ちも？え？上に向いてくれ。大丈夫かな。あ、すごい。こう入れ。
オレンジ。あ、バーコードですよね。多分いけると思います。
明けおめ。いただきます。うん。
うまそう、これ。
うまっ。やばーい。
ちっちゃい。
大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。パンダ。
なんだ、あったかい。あったかいよ。チロス。ハッピーチロス。
大好きチロス。
大好きチロス。うん。うん。
Sadness wrapped around a frame, would you see yourself? Someone that you used to be before you was buried in responsibility. I know it's hard to see all the things that you could never be. Written in the stars and embroidered in your name, but never was. How it hurts to know. To be stalks you in your dreams and makes bitter what is sweet.
shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is best. Warming rays, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing, oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris
硬くなっちゃって。
Back at me. I don't know what happened. Guess we weren't meant to be. I know we had problems. I thought we could fix them, but we got tired. There's nothing left to do but to say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you. And it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line.